stuff, that money's just been retitled and categorized into the Cume Bridge, into the Cume Bridge part, and the Capital Roads Engineering is in the CCD fund, where the Cume Bridge repair is supposed to be. I didn't say that, because of what you used it for.
We pay 500 feet on each side of the culverts.
Yes, you can still do that. You can do anything that you want to do capital-wise out of CCD fund.
You're actually going to CCD from Cume Bridge, you're probably over enough more actually, instead of less.
Well, I mean, bottom line, it went up $40,000 increase.
I thought it was the exact same number.
You know, your request is 787, approved 747 this year. Just observation. County building improvements. Is that a good project? Oh, I'm sorry. Community crossings. Is that these road projects? Is that something new that, I said, it's the top line, it's community crossing grant is the line. There's $250,000, and never been spent anywhere before. Is that,
Which budget's that?
Rainy day.
yes, the rainy day. Is that, is there some project that particularly needs to go to?
That was, like I say, the one that I first gave you, it's built into the local road street fund. It's also built into the rainy day fund, if you would like to fund the community crossings grant out of there. Or if there's an overage, as Jim talked about, last year's project, the first project, through all the funding, so you guys have to pay for the rest. So that's a placeholder there as well for it in the rainy day fund. Since we won't know those amounts until, what, late in the year? When will they award the community crossings? So late in the year after, of course.
So we have avenues to fund it in two different places.
That's right, it is funded in 2 places.
Okay, I say that's a backup if other things don't come through.
And you can always cut that one, pay for all over the street, but again, as you go to a future year, I would continue to probably use that as a placeholder to make up any overage or to have the ability to leverage your dollars 3-to-1 against each state dollar.
And that's the real advantage to the community crossing idea is use the state.
I like that. Leverage on that.
Trying to push your hand into that project.
But your answer, to answer your question, do we have any big plans for the courthouse or whatever? No.
Well, I just trying to figure out where that.
We did find out, and Lori can probably attest to this, but we did find out when we put the tower up that the state has grant money, $50,000 a year that can come back to any courthouse in the state of Indiana and help maintain. I mean, we've got some rust issues, we've got some discoloring of things, so I don't know whether that was a matching fund or not, was it, Lori, or was that just a $50,000 gift that we didn't have to match?
I will have to check. We were excited when we heard it, so I'm thinking it's a gift, but I don't have that with me. I can find out.
Great, so that's water issues.
I mean, there's several things around this courthouse that need to be fixed, there's no doubt. It's been a long time since the refurbishment of it, and it's starting to show its age again.
I know we have a big water problem right over in the corner, that corner of the northwest corner of the building. You can see where it's a really wall out inside. It's dangerous.
It's on my list.
I right, anybody else got any questions?
I was maybe just remembering wrong, but when Judge Simus presented the public defender plan of action, that the lease for their space was out of some user fund or something. That is that not?
I thought they were paying the first year, we were supposed to pay after that.
Is that how that was?
Right, yeah, because I checked with them, with Brian, to make sure, because I didn't want to take it out of our budget. He said, well, I don't want to take it out of mine, so it has to be paid, so it's on ours, but you guys want to move it.
We'll double check with Judge Simons to see if he has it in somewhere we're not aware of, but our understanding was that their agreement would be to cover it the first year and then us pick it up the second year. So obviously, if they have it in the user fund, then we don't need it.
Right.
It is a set amount. Matter of fact, Lori, can you make a contact this afternoon to see if
Yes,
you
I
guys
will.
have it is?
Yes, I will.
Any other questions on any of these payments? And as a budget committee, we may have questions and comments on it. That brings us down to public comment. Is there any public comment for what was discussed today? It's a race.
Ryan Rashawn, 3480 North 500 East. Mr. Chastain, I agree with you 100% when you said that, actually I wrote down what you said, maintain what you got and then you can lay on the good stuff. And I appreciate that. We obviously have 3 large culverts, 25 bridges that are in serious need of repair. To me, I think that's high priority over anything else in this entire county is, you know, those of us that have to drive around 47 Bridge and drive on 32, see it crumbling along the roadways. And pretty soon that's going to close, and if they don't get 47 open, then we're going to have to go all the way to 136 to get into Crawfordsville. If they end up doing Darlington before White Creek Bridge, we're going to have no way to get out of Darlington, which could be the plan, I'm not sure. But, you know, we really need to take care of these bridges. 24 bridges, I think, should be top priority over any new bridges being built at this point in time. You know, we're talking about the people that came to the Ironman. You're talking about the people over here at the Ironman, and they want to come to our community. I think they want to come to our community because they like it. We start changing things up, they're not going to like it so much. So if there's not any houses here, maybe they can build a house. I don't know the answer to that, but I think that people are here and people stay here and there are people coming here because they like it. I mean, people don't like living in Illinois because taxes are so dang high. I mean, so I'm a firm believer in you nurture what you have. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom now, and my husband is taking care of everything, and we have to have a budget, and we don't make these big plans to overhaul our entire house or all of our landscaping when we need to put food on the table. So we really need to look at what we have and use it wisely to nurture what we have before we go building, grand monstrosities. So that would just be my opinion for today. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Rick DeWitt, 6273 West, 575 South. I noticed on the Lafayette News last night that the commissioners approved funding for streaming their meetings. I would hope that we might look at that in the near future. Also, the road that I live on is gravel. I chose to live there. We're getting several holes in the road. Now, I mean, I know we don't have a lot of help, but hopefully in the future that we have more help where I can get my road graded more than 2 or 3 times a year. One section right now, fortunately, the ditch is filled in, so we're driving in the ditch to keep from hitting the road, hitting the potholes. Also, Road 650 West, just down the road from it, it comes out on 234. There's 3 different sections in that road that has grass growing in the middle before you get to the top of Indian Creek Hill. And then down by the area where the shades is, it's looking like driving through a cow path because all the side growth coming in. So hopefully we get some more help. I was told, I don't know for sure, I was told that the north clock tower, the light is out.
We know, sir.
Okay, is that, just a question, do you have to get a crane to do that, or is there access?
There's access from the inside, and we are
You're able
taking
to
care of
get
that.
it
Yes,
inside?
sir.
Okay, that's all I have, thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
Jerry? Yeah, I would like to speak as a citizen, a little bit just regarding the planning and the growth and the housing. The big white elephant in the room is the wind farms coming into our county. And there was a lot of planning that went into them coming into this county. A lot of planning. Establishing economic revitalization areas, establishing economic development agreements, basically agreements and things that were all constructed and planned in order to roll out the red carpet to invite them into our county. It would be my opinion that, it's not just my opinion, you read the ordinances and how they're written and how these payments are structured. These payments are structured in lieu of the acknowledgement that they will hurt your future economic growth, it will hurt your future economic housing, it will, the payments are made to replace what they are taking away from the citizens of this county. So, you know, if you think that all plans are good plans, that's absolutely not the truth. There are plans that were well thought out that turned into being disasters of plans. And in my opinion, that's one of them. And, you know, if my board is all really concerned about the growth and housing in Montgomery County, they should be well on board with stopping the proliferation of wind turbines in Montgomery County. Because that is just a fact that no one wants to live in the middle of a wind farm. And if we have wind farms from coast to coast across the north half of this county, that could be the #1 most devastating economic growth factor that this county has ever seen. So, you know, the fact that I'm not on board with everyone's planning has some history to it.
Any other public comment? Yeah, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn then. Second? I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.